Supposed to do a full episode today, but got had to go somewhere, so having to do this episode part 2 in 2 parts. We had a bit of a roller coaster of a ride, didn't we? We had Levante won 4-2, then we beat Ajax 5-4, and then in another 5-4 we beat Barcelona. So it was a pretty roller coaster episode. Now we're just beating Mallorca 4-0 on a sim match, and now we play Real Valladolid, and then Ajax in the Champions League, Celta de Vigo away, then Eibar at home, and then Benfica away, and then to finish off today's episode we will play Valencia at home. So it's been a pretty ruckus season so far in this Real Madrid career mode, to say the least. Grade games, and then winning the last one that we just played against Ajax by 5-4. Incredible outing there. I understand that changes will be made for this game ahead of the Champions League fixture against Ajax at the Bernabeu Stadium. Both fullbacks again will be replaced, and Eder Militao will be replaced by Nacho Fernandez. So ready and waiting for Real Madrid in their first game of part 2 of episode 4 is Real Valladolid. It's a very roller coaster episode, wasn't it, in part 1 of episode 4. That was a very robust episode, let's say the least. It was a very robust episode, winning 4-2 against Levante, then the 2 5-4s against Ajax and Barcelona. But there is Karim Benzema, the top scorer in the league. And we are live here at the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the rainy conditions. There's Real Madrid get ready to play host to Real Valladolid. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride for Real Madrid this season, but they're hoping to settle it down now and get some real wins under their belt. Some pretty, well, you say routine. No game in football is ever routine, but with the stars that Real Madrid have, they should be beating this outfit, Real Valladolid. Here's Benzema, straight into James Rodriguez. Now Casemiro, now Modric. James, and that looked like a foul. It is a foul. And a yellow card to Mendy. Yeah, pretty bad challenge there from Mendy, just outside the box as well. Gareth Bale waiting to strike this free kick. Up and over the wall and in! What a great free kick from Gareth Bale. And here comes the traditional showing of the heart from Gareth Bale, but what a free kick that was. Edge of the box. Valladolid giving away that cheap free kick, and they have been punished by Real Madrid here. Good free kick from Bale. Look at that, bang, straight over the wall and into the back of the net. Wonderful start there for Zizou's men. It's a fast start. Yeah, terrific start from Real Madrid here. Well, Benzema there, feeding the ball, hit the back of Hazard's heels there. Not the best of passes there from Benzema. He should have maybe just knocked it over the top. Good play here from Real Madrid to win the ball back, and now Eden Hazard can be in the clear here, and he scores. Real Madrid 2, Real Valladolid 0, and this fast start from Real Madrid has accumulated in 2 quick-fire goals from Eden Hazard and Karim Benzema. Assist from Benzema this time to Hazard. Now classic Hazard finish there on the right foot. A good start here for Real Madrid, and it's 2-0 now. Playing that beautiful football we all expect them to play. Just need to lap it up at the defensive back at the moment, Madrid. Yeah, they'll get through some tough games without conceding, and sometimes they will concede the odd goal, but other than that, it's been pretty good for Real Madrid. A few bad results in the Champions League, which has kind of derailed them a bit, but they are starting to get their game back on track here in Real Madrid. Good ball there, Valladolid going to come forward here. Odriozola trying to block off. Good blocking there from Odriozola. It is a corner to Valladolid. Chance here. Ariola comes out and punches it away. Not comprehensively though, was it? No, it wasn't comprehensive at all, but a good defensive clearance there by Rafael Varane. Now Benzema can have a bit of a run. Plays it into Gareth Bale, who can certainly shift and have a dig at goal. Not the worst attempt in the world, was it? Had no options, Gareth Bale, so he just decided, oh screw it, I'll just have a dig and go for goal. It was a good attempt. Very noble attempt there from Gareth Bale to hit it from that range. Particularly when he could have maybe took it a bit closer. Here come Real Madrid again with Modric. Now Casemiro. Now Luka Modric again. No movement forward for Modric to play it into, so he plays it to Casemiro, then to James. And a good save from Masip for Real Valladolid. Oh, poor play there by Valladolid, gives it away. Benzema into Hazard. Hazard checks back. Benzema, good save. Bale, not quite. Well, it seemed like he got a bit of a push on the way down, but referee's not buying it, so play on. Valladolid can now bring the ball forward. Now good pass again there from Valladolid. Here come. Good play by Ariola there, taking his man up in the air, body slamming him down to the floor. A bit of WWE there from Ariola. Could have been penalised there for that. It could have been, you know. Pretty dangerous challenge from Alphonse Ariola. Real Madrid here. And forward here, Varane. Oh, and a bad challenge there by... Well, it was only his first offence, and the referee giving a booking there. Well, a bit too hasty there with the yellow card. For my liking, the referee just bringing it out too early. Rafa Varane, only his first real offence. Yes. Silly though, the referee bringing out the card that early. The ball by Benzema. Hazard in the clear again. Eden Hazard. Oh, good block. Took too long there with the strike, did Eden Hazard at Real Madrid. You can see bossing proceedings here at the Bernabeu, as you would expect them to do. Here's Ferland Mendy. Very strong challenge there on him. Yeah, very strong challenge. James. Modric. Oh, a good save again from Masip. He's keeping the score at a low scoreline. He's the Real Valladolid goalkeeper. He's doing really well to keep his side in this. He's still in with a shout at 2-0. Real Madrid not very comfortable at 2-0, as you've seen before. No, they've been behind in the last two games. 2-0 against Ajax and then 3-0 against Barcelona, and then they managed to peg it back both times. Yeah, it's fighting spirit of Real Madrid, they know. And they're behind, they've got to show the backbone and try and bring it back, and they did both times. Here is James, now Casemiro, now Odriozola. Take a run at it here, Odriozola. Good ball into Gareth Bale, looking for offside there, the Valladolid players, but not getting it. The possession stat there, Real Madrid absolutely in charge of this match, completely, as you can see. 61, just over 60% of the possession in Real Madrid's favour, like we said earlier. Like you, Modric trying to get back on it again. Modric again. It's a good pass into Ferland Mendy, who can... Well, he took too long again there. Ferland Mendy should have done better. But it is half time at the Bernabeu, and it is Real Madrid 2, Real Valladolid 0. Fast start from Real Madrid, wasn't it? 8 minutes. 4 minutes between the two goals. I understand for the Ajax game we are going to see a couple of changes. Modric and Bale will be replaced by Valverde and Vinicius Jr. Yeah, good subs there from Zizou. Knows that the big game's coming up against Ajax at the Bernabeu, which is a must-win for Real Madrid. Are they usually good under pressure, Real Madrid? Yeah, they are good under pressure. There's Odriozola with a mistake, and that's allowed Valladolid back into the game. Shocking defending from Odriozola, and it is game on again. Oh, terrible from Odriozola there. Should be closing that space down better. A bit of a poor pass there by Valverde. Now they've got their when they were 2-0 down to Ajax and 3-0 down to Barcelona. 1 goal changes absolutely everything, and it has here. Real Madrid dominant now under the cosh. That's a goal kick there to Real Madrid. Areola to take. I understand that Zidane is a bit concerned about the leaking of goals in his team, so he is thinking about alternatives. Or I understand that one of those alternatives is David De Gea, and Real Madrid score, and it is 3-1, and Benzema grabs his goal. Oh, that's just a great finish there from Benzema. He gets his goal. Good ball from Valverde into Vinicius, then Vinicius plays it back. Benzema with a really smartly taken finish. Look at this. Straight through the defender's legs, I think. No, it was just past the defender. The goalkeeper and the defender tried blocking it, but it didn't work. And Real Madrid now lead by 3-1. Benzema there, high in the challenge, winning it back. Little pull there by James. Got turned very easily there, did the Colombian. He's not Ronaldinho for his defending. No, he's not, but he should be doing a hell of a lot better than that. Here's Vinicius. Now into Federico Valverde. Into Benzema. Should have gone to Hazard there, but instead it drops to Ferland Mendy. Tries picking out Hazard. Not quite on the same wavelength, the two players. Hazard just having a little dig at his teammate there. Valverde trying to come in. Good blocking from the Valladolid players, but it's broken to Vinicius Jr. And it's a save by the goalkeeper. He's been a real good keeper, hasn't he? Yeah, he's been real good to watch him play. The Valladolid keeper, James Rodriguez, now going to make way for Marco Asensio as Benzema tries to attack in this corner. Headed away. Smartly headed away there by the Valladolid defence. Valverde again. Swivel of the hips. Benzema. Good block. Odriozola trying to come in. Slide tackle in there. In that area when he should be trying to run for the ball and trying to cross it in. Not the best decision making from Odriozola. He was responsible for the goal, coming in too much inside. He came way too far inside, he came too narrow. Allowed the space for Hazard. Checks back and scores. In typical Eden Hazard fashion, he has got a double for Real Madrid today. And the Belgian showing why he is the Galactico replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo, with good goals like that. That's in typical Hazard fashion. Cuts inside there onto the right. Keeper's got no chance with that. Good finish from Hazard, and that you would think would be game over for Real Madrid. Yeah, it should be game over really. I think so at this position. So they really do fancy adding more insult to injury. Valladolid coming forward. Good defending by Varane. Not such good decision making by Federico Valverde, but he gets away with it. Yeah, only just though, mind you. Valverde. There's no pressure now for Real Madrid. They are literally cruise control now. Asensio's in here. 5. Quick finish by Asensio, but the defending from Valladolid was not in particularly good shape. Let's take a look at this again. Look at the defending. static, all over the place. Oh, look at that. Keeper was all over the place there, he didn't know what to do. Very good finish by Asensio. Makes it 5-2 Real Madrid. It's been a terrific game for Real, it really has. To get back to dominant winning ways as they would rightfully want to be. It's wonderful to watch Real play in this fashion when they go and absolutely teach teams. Listen, here's Hazard again. Benzema making the run through the middle. It's Karim Benzema. Needs some help. Gets it from Valverde. And Eden Hazard slams it in for the hat-trick. Great hat-trick from Hazard. It's been brilliant from him. He's been the main focal point up front along with Karim Benzema, but what an outstanding performance here from Real Madrid and from that man particularly, Eden Hazard. Great ball by Valverde, and then Hazard just slaps it into the net. Look at that. Keeper goes down too early, Hazard plays it past him. Real Madrid make it 6. Brilliant performance here from Madrid. Yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. If you're a Real Madrid fan watching this, it's got to put a smile on your face after the difficult period that the club's been through in the past couple of weeks. But what a touch that was from Benzema into Hazard. He's got great stuff from Madrid again. Here's Odriozola. This could be 7. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant there from Madrid-Zola. That's probably the best thing he's done in the match today. What an assist that would have been. Terrific play again from Real Madrid. They really are tearing a number now in this Valladolid defence. Here's Valverde. It's 7. Oh, well, this is just adding insult to injury. It's been terrific. And he's been a good introduction since he's come on, Federico Valverde. Great young prospect he is. Yeah, he's terrific. Be a good replacement for Modric and or Toni Kroos. Look at that, bang, top corner. Keeper's got no chance. Flapped at thin air there. Federico Valverde, who scored in the impeccable comeback against Ajax. Now makes it Real Madrid 7, Real Valladolid 1. Well, that one does flatter Real Madrid. The goal from Valladolid that they conceded was really, really poor, but they have shown they are still capable of creating amazing games like this, where they just absolutely boss a team and absolutely destroy them. You know, that's Real Madrid for you. They're just a Galactico outfit, and they are brilliant to watch. At times when they get into this kind of mood, it's just unplayable and unstoppable football that you face. You just got to cope with it, or you get absolutely battered like this. And there is the full-time whistle, and the Bernabeu rises. It's Real Madrid win by 7-1, and Eden Hazard will go and collect the match ball. Terrific performance from Hazard, it really was. Wonderful performance by Real Madrid, a wonderful performance by Hazard. And we move on to the next game, which is of course the Champions League make or break game against Ajax. Well, they need a result against Ajax to, well, 11 points with them. They could go 3 points clear with a win. A bit of motivation by Zizou to his players. And with Celta de Vigo coming next in La Liga, Real Madrid can take it easy, but not too easy though. No, not at all. They need a result here against this Ajax side. I understand that changes are, well, actually Real Madrid are not going to make any alterations to their lineup. They're just going to keep it to the way they have it. No replacements, no alterations at all, as we get ready for the make or break Champions League game here against Ajax to, well, see where Real Madrid are in terms of their Champions League football. You got to say that Real Madrid are a team you would expect to see in the latter stages of the Champions League, and look at that. That's a picture. The Estadio Santiago Bernabeu is lit for this make or break Champions League game. It's still quite close, but for Real Madrid, they want a result tonight, and that's why they've gone full strength in this one. Well, no other alternative but to go full strength. There is the group. Just 1 point, just one goal separates them. Brilliant, isn't it, to see this kind of group so closely matched. The two teams are out, ready for this match, but this match will hopefully, in Real Madrid's case, hopefully not end by the same outrageous scoreline as it did in the first one. First game ended 5-4 at the Johan Cruyff Arena, but Real Madrid fans hoping not for a same performance but a better performance this time around. That front three of Hazard, Benzema and Bale hopefully will bring Real Madrid a victory in their eyes, the fans. Champions League anthem hits the arena as we get ready for Real Madrid and Ajax. Here we go. And we're underway at the Bernabeu as Real Madrid play host to Ajax. Well, they need a result here, Madrid. And there's no Courtois in that game. Areola did play between the sticks. Football starts off here from Real Madrid. And a good little pass by Cruz into Hazard. Back to Modric. And a good block by, I think that was De Ligt. Modric. Kroos, Marcelo. Early pressure. Building for Real Madrid, and a good save by Onana and a good block by Daley Blind. It is a corner though to Real Madrid. Fast start. What was needed from a Real Madrid standpoint. It's Bale with a shot. And then Militao. Into Modric. Into Militao again. Varane. Tracking back there. Carvajal. We're standing every attack here, Real Madrid. They're keeping going. Marcelo going to have a dig. No, not the best. From the left back, Marcelo. No, not at all. Good attempt though from Marcelo, but just over the bar. Here's good little ball there. Marcelo, Benzema, 1-0. Real Madrid take the lead. Terrific goal. 1-0 to Real Madrid, and Karim Benzema makes it 1-0. Terrific goal. What a wonderful bit of play from Real Madrid. And it is Real Madrid 1, Ajax 0. Great finish from Benzema. 1-0 Madrid. Yeah, terrific goal. Wonderfully created from I think it was I can't even remember who it was. Who was the crosser of the ball? I think it was Marcelo there, trying to lay it in there to Eden Hazard. He was completely in the clear. Here come Ajax though. Ziyech going to be the main man in central midfield. And this is Tadic. Wonder Varane there. Bit of a misplaced pass. Ziyech. There's a chance there for Ajax. It's a real chance for Ajax. It really was. A real good chance and a real good shout. A good attempt there from Ziyech. Just bobbling a bit so he didn't get the firm connection that he wanted on the ball. Dolberg trying to get him behind there, but not quite doing that. Oh, lovely little pass. Disguising the ball too. Cruz, now Hazard trying to get him behind, but the Ajax defence withheld for now. Marcelo there playing it a bit, not the best of throwing routines there from Real Madrid, but here come Ajax with Donny van de Beek. Here he is again. Terrific young central midfielder, isn't he, Donny van de Beek? Here's Tadic. Tagliafico, now Dolberg. Tackle there by Varane again. He's been brilliant. Oh, and a poor pass there by Varane. A lot more solider. Is Varane? Yeah, he does look solider earlier on. He looked a bit weak, a little bit flat-footed. Kroos. Here's Hazard. Tried going right in between there, but the defender snuffed out any potential threat there from Eden Hazard. Tackling back there, and Donny van de Beek doing brilliantly well to get past Kroos and Marcelo, but Eddie Militao comes across, snuffs out any potential threat from Donny van de Beek. Here come Real Madrid now with Carvajal into the box. Benzema was lurking in there, but a good defensive header by, I think that was De Ligt again. Brilliant young talent, isn't he, De Ligt? Terrific young talent, now playing for Juventus. In the back line with Bonucci and Chiellini. Everlasting legends, those two. Terrific, especially Chiellini. Still going on and on. Here's Hazard. Oh, and Onana, brilliant save. Brilliant keeping from him. Terrific goalkeeping from Onana. Poor though from Eden Hazard though. Should have been doing a lot better. Yeah, there's the goal for Shakhtar Donetsk. Goal for Malos. There's Chelsea. It's not really a group that Real Madrid are looking at right now. They're looking for Roma and whoever they're playing tonight. And here's Toni Kroos. Ajax unlocked. Oh, and Onana, brilliant save. Brilliant save from Onana. Terrific save. It's a corner to Real Madrid. Bale off the line. Terrific header. Wonderful header. Varane. Modric. Varane again. Here's Kroos. That shot saved by Onana. Bale trying to get in there, but a good defensive header from De Ligt again, or Daley Blind, whichever one it was. Didn't really tell which one it was. It was either De Ligt or but it is half time at the Bernabeu. And it is Real Madrid 1, Ajax 0. Some that changes will be made ahead of the Celta de Vigo game. I understand that Jovic will be introduced for Karim Benzema. Clear back there. Well, that was a pretty poor back pass there from, I think that was Dolberg. Very poor back pass there by Dolberg. Here come Ajax though with Hakim Ziyech. He's a good player as well, he's Ziyech. Casemiro there committing a really silly foul. Here's Shone. The free kick. Poor. Very poor from Ajax there. And Moussa Dembele scoring for Lyon there. A terrific ball by Hazard. And terrible tackle there by, I can't see who that is. It's the right back, I think. Yellow card to him though. Yeah, Carla Efting, whoever, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Real Madrid with a free kick. Toni Kroos is not going to take it, it's going to be Gareth Bale. The Ajax wall moving forward, not going to get away with it. It's a booking. No, it's not going to be a booking, it's just going to be a warning to get back. It's Gareth Bale to make it 2. Straight into the wall, terrible from Bale there, not a good free kick at all from the Welshman. Modric. Sweet turn by him. Tadic trying to get back at him. Rolls it back to Kroos. Casemiro just standing there, not giving enough support. No, he doesn't seem to give much support, does Casemiro, going forward. He is a defensive midfielder, so what do you expect? Do you expect anything else? You expect him to get forward a bit though, and just try and support the midfield, instead of making Kroos and Modric do it all by themselves. But Eden Hazard having a bit of a quiet first half from his standards after that hat-trick. Yeah, it was a bit quiet from Hazard. He could have been a bit better, but he's done well. I'll give him that. Brilliant first half. Good first half from him. And Donny van de Beek. unmarked. Should have maybe tested Courtois a bit more there. Real Madrid just standing off now, allowing this free possession for Ajax. And nearly from Hakim Ziyech. Terrific effort from him, but he's injured. Could be a problem for Ajax. Marcelo down the line to Eden Hazard. Inside to Toni Kroos. What a save by Onana. Terrific save. Wonderful save from Onana. Is a corner to Real Madrid. Let's check something here. Still on the air. Yeah, still on the air. Thought we'd lost connection with you guys, so we just keep going here. Here's good ball. Brilliant pass from De Ligt. Oh, brilliant ball. Here's the next game for Real Madrid against Celta de Vigo. Away. It's hard ground that to go to for any side. Just ask Barcelona that question. The Benfica and Roma lead. There's a bit of a scoreline that the Real Madrid fans will be happy about. If they do win this, they stay where they are. They've been brilliant. I think they've deserved this. We're all in a chance here though. And Carvalho's out of position. Varane's out of position. Tadic trying to get Ziyech in there, but a good header from Eder Militao. Oh, Modric there with a pretty loose ball from his standards. Oh, Varane there. Poor defending there from Rafa Varane. He should be doing a lot better than that. He really should. Kroos will play that playmaking further back role as Valverde comes on, and so does Vinicius Jr. Shona with a free kick and a good save from easy pickings there for Thibaut Courtois. This is Marcelo. Vinicius giving that option, giving that bit of extra pace that Real Madrid could do with in the final thirds of the pitch, final third of the pitch. Kroos, Vinicius Jr. timed his run. Didn't time that well though. He didn't see the defender coming. It's corner though to Real Madrid. Bale coming in, good defensive header. Chance here though for Ajax. Here's Huntelaar. Slipped away from his man there, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. Still going here, Huntelaar. Haven't stopped him. Well, Eder Militao has. Varane, Valverde. Cool under pressure. Good low ball out towards Dani Carvajal. Shakhtar Donetsk taking the lead against Chelsea. Well, there's a surprising scoreline that no one really did expect. Chance here though for Ajax. Here they come. Huntelaar has done it. Poor from Real Madrid. Well, that was coming. That was coming. Well, Sadov allowed them to have the free possession, and then they get paid for like that. It's terrible from a Real Madrid standpoint, but here come Real Madrid though. They're not giving in, and Bale puts them back in front. Oh, they just do not quit, do they, Madrid? Thought that when they went 2-0 and 3-0 down to Barcelona and Ajax earlier on, but not this time. And Real Madrid go back in front, 2-1. Still got to keep a defensive shape though, Real Madrid. They cannot be doing things like that though. Huntelaar off the bar and out for a goal kick. Real. Oh, and a giveaway from. Well, here come Real Madrid now. 3 minutes of added time. The end of the game. And it's half time. And, well, full time I should say, not half time. Real Madrid win by 2-1. Pretty deserved win there for Real Madrid. Ajax just standing off. But next for Real Madrid is that game against Celta de Vigo. Again, another up and down episode so far for Real Madrid, but this game should nullify the pressure a bit against Celta de Vigo. I understand that changes are going to be afoot for this match. Crows will get the game off. Carvalho also gonna get a breather. Varane gonna get a breather. And that is about it. Here we go. Celta de Vigo against Real Madrid. Live here from Celta. Pretty hard ground to come to and try and get a result, as Barcelona fans will know. Real Madrid fans also know this. It's very hard ground to go to get a result. And there is the top scorer in the league, Karim Benzema. He's been a real rocket at the front of the line for Real Madrid this season. He's been terrific. Yeah, he's been terrific. But here we go. Celta de Vigo host Real Madrid at the Estadio Abanca. Wonderful little ground this. Hard one to come to if you're an away fan. Yeah, it's not the best of grounds to come to. Look at that comparison. 9 goals scored, the worst in the league against the best. 45 for Real Madrid. Brilliant. Iago Aspas and his team must be thinking, well, are we going to face an onslaught from Real, or is it going to be a bit of a luck charm result for them? And here we go. We're about to find out, as Real Madrid come here on the back of 2 straight victories in this episode. Both very well. The Ajax game wasn't comprehensive, but the Real Valladolid one certainly was. There's Nacho Fernandez with a bit of an error, comedy error early on. Yeah, very comedy error there from Nacho Fernandez. Chance and a good save from Courtois. Good release, look at that. Terrific release from Courtois into Modric. Bale going to look for the run from Valverde, then by Hazard. Hazard, save, Bale, 1-0 Madrid. They've been brilliant in this episode so far, and Bale in front of those Celta de Vigo fans, just showing them what 85 million looks like. It looks just like that. Brilliant from Gareth Bale getting in on the rebound, but what a silly error by the goalkeeper, pushing it out. That there, oh dear. You can't really blame the conditions. Every goalkeeper's got to face them, but what a finish there from Bale. Look at that, bang. Doesn't rest on his laurels, just goes back in and smacks it home. 1-0 Real Madrid. Benzema trying to get in there. Good defensive tackle there by Celta. Good tackling from the front by Celta. Iago Aspas. Here's Sofiane Boufal into the box. But that's a goal kick. That's a shocking cross from Boufal, the Southampton man. He's a The good players. Buffal just needs to up his game a little bit. Yeah, he does need to up his game a bit. Hazard trying to get away with a good tackle from Lobotoka. Now Beltran. Here's Riyad Budabus. Budabus again trying to combine. I don't know it's out. Now I've got to ask, how is that a foul? Didn't look like a foul to me. Not at all. Referee seemed to fall for it. Poor decision making there from the referee, but poor pass by Modric. Like him. Oh, a good save by Courtois. Should be catching that though. There was not really that much power behind that, but a good save nonetheless by the Belgian. Oh, and Courtois come out well off the line from Carvajal. I think that was Carvajal or Odriozola. I think it was Odriozola with the clearance, but well, Madrid nearly again capitulating. Here's Hazard though. They can turn defence into attack in no time. This Real Madrid outfit there. Oh, and a very sloppy pass from Eden Hazard there. Nice. I don't know what Valverde was doing there. He just backed away from the defender as he was going towards the ball. Oh, and Modric there with another pretty sloppy pass. Not like him or Modric to give the ball away quite a lot in this game. Budabus going to whip one in towards Iago Aspas. Well, if you can't give that as a foul, then I don't know what you give. Casemiro there, absolutely taken out there. Well, he was absolutely taken out. Here's Modric, now into Odriozola. Now here's Modric again. Benzema, Valverde, into Hazard. Was it in doubt? No, not really. And a good finish from the Belgian, who's just regaining his form after being injured in the grand manner. Terrific stuff from Hazard there. Good finish, 2-0 Real Madrid. They are in cruise control. Yeah, so far so good for Zizou's men. Good finish from Hazard. His 5th goal of the campaign after coming back from that 5-week layoff of injury at the beginning of the season. He didn't really kickstart, did it, for Hazard, but now it's starting to get moving. Here comes Iago Aspas. It was a real danger. Yeah, he's a good striker, is Iago. Just a pity that it didn't really work out for him at Liverpool. No, a good pass there. Look at that. Bale can now take a run. This lagging and tiring looking Celta de Vigo side. Hazard can check back again and again and again. You just see that and you think, well, it's the same old maybe, but Hazard just plays that to perfection every time near enough. And Kevin Gamero equalising there for Valencia. Terrific again. Valverde nearly into Hazard again. Those two seem to be combining very well when they play together, Hazard and Federico Valverde. Well, these two certainly know each other. Modric and Gareth Bale. Oh, what a finish that is. 3-0 and Gareth Bale at the double for Real Madrid. Oh, terrific from Bale. Modric with a good pass into him. Cuts inside to his left foot, doing the Hazard trick but from the other side. And scoring. Look at this. Modric into his former Spurs teammate. And 2 former Spurs players combined. The goalkeeper just stood there and just let it go by him. Look at this. What's the goalkeeper? Look at that. That is really bad from the goalkeeper, and it is. Celta de Vigo 0, Real Madrid 3. They've come here and they've taken this Celta de Vigo team apart. They've been brilliant, Madrid. From minute 1, they've onslaughted the Celta backline. And they've just let themselves get away from it. Terrific from Bale again. Bale should have done better. Maybe shouldn't have cut too far. I should have maybe cut it. And look at this breakaway here for Celta. That's the way they're going to have to play. But what a tackle by, well, you say what a tackle from Nacho, but the referee thinking otherwise. Iago Aspas chips it in. Oh, easy save for Thibaut Courtois. Here's Gareth Bale now for Real Madrid, who can dart away. Nacho Fernandez. Federico Valverde. Into Modric. And into Bale again. Back to Modric. Those two combining. It's just a thing of beauty, isn't it? Modric and Gareth Bale. There's Bale again. Now Casemiro. Now Valverde. Now Hazard. Can he pick someone out? He picks out. He tried picking out Benzema there. Valverde again in a good position there. Had to just adjust his run and swivel back a bit. It's been brilliant here from Real Madrid. And it is half time. And Real Madrid are currently up in the heavens right now. So they can make the alterations needed. There are the three changes. Asensio, Rodriguez and Jovic all coming on for Modric, Casemiro and Ben. Now they've got the luxury to make these changes when they're 3-0 up against a very reluctant Celta de Vigo side. Look at that for a ball from Odriozola, and Hazard was lurking there in the background. And it is a corner ball to Real Madrid, whipped in by Hazard. Marcelo lurking in there. Marcelo's coming in there. Very good intercepting header. Here's Peterson into Budabus. Poor there from Celta again. It's not showing up here, Celta Vigo. Usually they do against the top sides. Or poor from Eder Militao, letting them in. Here, Boufal. Chance here, good block. Very solid block there from Valverde. Oh, terrific from Asensio there. Good defending there from Real Madrid. A good pass. Here's Bale. Oh, wrong player, I believe, in the wrong place. Right place, wrong time. No, not the best there from Real Madrid there. 3-0 up in absolute cruise control. Still a Real Madrid. Been terrific. Here's James Rodriguez into Eden Hazard. Look at Asensio breaking from midfield. Again, Jovic just cannot quite find him with the pass. Won back well though by Real Madrid. Yeah, they're winning every second ball there. Doing it brilliantly. Bale. Blocked away. Bale. Jovic. Good save from Blanco this time. He made a bit of a meal of the second goal from Gareth Bale. He didn't even make an attempt to dive for it or even go for it, for that matter, which he really should have done. Poor pass there from Jovic again. Here's Valverde, now James Rodriguez. James will take a run. Oh, try and knock it inside there too. Marco Asensio. They just can't win any balls here. Celta, I think they're running out of ideas. Valverde, oh, good block. So just trying to hang on here, just trying to not concede too many goals now. Bale with the corner. Jovic, what a header. What a header. A superb goal from Luka Jovic. But what a ball from Gareth Bale. Gotta credit this run from Jovic. Look at this. Into the near post. Jovic gets there. Great header. Keeper flapping at it. Terrible keeping from Blanco. Ruben Blanco. It's 4-0 now to Real Madrid, and they look like the team what we expected to see. Before they were getting beaten in the Champions League by Benfica and Roma. And the easy touch there. Very good play there by Real again. Now good low ball into Hazard. Hazard. Still Eden Hazard. Asensio. It could have been 5, but the goalkeeper making a good save. He's made some pretty decent saves as Blanco, but he hasn't been really brilliant today. No, he hasn't been brilliant at all. He's been a little bit shaky, a little bit flappy at the ball, flapped at the ball sometimes. He's been a bit lackluster with his clearances. Yeah, he's not been brilliant, has he? No, not at all. Not at all. Here come Real again with James Rodriguez trying to pick out Marcelo with a defence splitting pass, but not quite there from Marcelo to get into the box towards Jovic, but a good effort by Bale. Not the best though on his weak foot though, you got to admit. No, it wasn't the best, was it? It's two straight down the keeper's throat. James Rodriguez, Jovic, James can have a run. Still going. Stopped, and it is a corner, I think. Oh no, not a corner. Goal kick to Celta de Vigo. We're into the last 10 minutes of this game, which has been possessed by Real Madrid. They've been brilliant and superb. Nullified every single threat. Aspas hardly having a touch of the ball up in the front third. Well, this could be a chance here for Celta. Oh, they've got a consolation. Emery Moore with a consolation. It's slapped there from Real Madrid. A little wrap across the knuckles. Say that when you are in the lead you should take it seriously. And they just seem to stand off there a wee bit. Allow the pass over the top. And then that happened. It should have been 5-1 up when Asensio had that shot, which was saved by the goalkeeper, Ruben Blanco. And there's Rodriguez now. Valverde trying to pick a door. Pick a door, any door, but no. Can't pick the door. And now Celta can come forward again. It seems like teams, when they're behind against Real Madrid, they just seem to come alive in these latter stages of games. It's just weird why you'd think this. It is weird. It is absolutely weird why a team would think to start playing their football when it comes to the last 10 minutes or so of a game, or 15 minutes sometimes. It's weird to think that when the team's 4-0 down that they come back and score a goal in the 90th minute or so. Real Madrid been very comfortable in this match. It's been a routine victory, and there is the full-time whistle. And Real Madrid have won this match by 4-1. Heading into the international break with 3 straight victories on this episode. It's a very welcoming sign. The Real Madrid are starting to get their football together and get their team back together. Maybe the injury to Hazard didn't do them any favours, but they have nullified it now and have done brilliantly since, well, Euro 2004 winners Greece offering me a job there, which I am declining straight away. If it was England, then I'd say yes, or even if it was any other of the big teams, but no, it is not going to be that. Not the Greeks. German players here, none at all. Thinking about bringing the youth scout from Germany back, send him somewhere else at the beginning of the month, as we are here on the final episode of the series. Well, not of the series, but of this episode, away to Eibar. And this should be a good game. Real Madrid with all their players fired up and ready to go, and all ready to go as well. Yeah, this is going to be the last game on this episode. And here we go, and there is Karim Benzema, the top scorer in the league. Been terrific this season, Benzema. He really has. He's lit La Liga up, and he's done it in a very good way. But here we are in Eibar. Lovely little ground this. Look at this. It's a lovely little ground. Look at the housing estate in the background there, right above the stadium. That's a good view of the stadium, isn't it? Fans watching from their houses. Look at that. Lovely touch from Eibar here. Look at this. It's a lovely little ground. Look at that. Look at the scenery. Housing estates there for people to watch their team in. Wonderful. Well, that's an unwelcome sight for Valencia fans down in 10th. Expected to at least qualify for the Champions League this season, but here we go. Live in Eibar. Has Real Madrid come a visiting? No. They've been in tip-top form, Real Madrid, in the last 3 games. Won them all in comprehensive style. Well, the Ajax game, we said, wasn't comprehensive, but the other games have been. The Real Valladolid one especially. Real Madrid winning by 7-1. Hazard getting in behind straight away here. Oh, and wide from Benzema. Is he human? Well, this season he hasn't been human, but he is there. He was there. Laying Eibar off the hook. Very cheaply there. Benzema? Yeah. But, you know, there are some laurels to the game. You think that some players like to score, but not too many. Modric into Benzema, and another good save from Dimitrovic. Dimitrovic there. Another good save. Casemiro with the knock on. Bale going to show off his pace, try and get in behind, but a good defensive clearance. Modric, that's a terrific ball. Oh! How about that? What a goal from Real Madrid. Oh, how about that? That was wonderful. What a ball by Modric. And Hazard gets in there. You don't expect him to score. But look at this. Look at this. This is phenomenal. Look at that for a ball. And Hazard has no right. He has no right to get there. The Celta Vigo, the Eibar man had a yard on him, but how did Hazard even get there? I do not have a clue. But it is Real Madrid 1, Eibar 0. Good start from Real Madrid. Again, fast start. And in this this episode, they have been doing the fast starts in this part anyway with the episode. Part 1 was a bit of a slow burner, but this part has been a fast burning start in each game from Real Madrid. It's Modric. Oh, well, that is poor from Luka Modric. It is. Not Ronaldo known for his finishing, is he, Modric? No, he's Ronaldo known for his playmaking ability, but the finishing's got to improve there, especially in that position when you're clean through on goal. Just the goalkeeper to beat, and then you just plank it wide. Yeah, one of the best of finishes from Modric. Here's Eder Militao. Welcome sign that Sergio Ramos will be back in this team. Will probably give Real Madrid a bit of a boost ahead of their Champions League games. Oh, good save. He is out for 7 months though, Sergio Ramos. So that's going to be a bit of a downgrade for... Oh, good tackle by Casemiro there. One back pretty simply by Eibar from that slide tackle by Casemiro. Marcelo trying to do his defensive work, but again caught out of position. Here come Eibar, but a good defensive clearance by Eder Militao. Hazard trying to get in behind here, look at this. He nearly got there, very nearly got there. Touch on here from Benzema into Modric. Bale into Modric. Oh, and again Dimitrovic nullifying Modric there. Bale looks it across. Benzema was in there, but he ducked out of the way. Pretty poor attacking play there from Benzema. Should have done better. Should not have ducked out of the way. Here's Cruz. Hazard. Benzema. Marcelo. Cruz. Casemiro. And now Modric. Rolls it back, and Benzema was there, but again, it's the final ball from Real Madrid in that part of the pitch. Sometimes it goes right, sometimes it doesn't. No, it just depends how they play it, Real Madrid, because they've been playing that slick branded football that they are Ronaldo known for. And then Militao putting his team under pressure here. Here's Garcia. Head away by Varane, only as far as the Eibar man, but well wide. Well wide in the end. Yeah, not the best of efforts there from the Eibar man, but Marcelo there. Not giving him an option here. Eder Militao having to go the long route. Cruz getting pushed there. Should have been a foul there, probably. Real Madrid. Not complaining as Varane get the ball back. Modric. And look at Bale. In the clear. Bale. Saved by Dimitrovic. Cruz off the bar. Bale. Well, it was going to go in, but it's offside. So unlucky them Real Madrid were. Attempt saved by Dimitrovic from Bale, and then the shot from Kroos off the bar. And the follow-up effort from Bale in the net, but he's offside. He was offside. Great stuff from Real Madrid again. They've been brilliant in this part of this episode. Oh, Neda Militao, they're letting him in. Good clearance. Again from Real Madrid. Oh, and Benzema there with a bit of a shabby little ball there. Oh, Neymar could be in here. Bit of a slip by Carvajal. Good defensive clearance from Casemiro. That's hard this time now. He'll take a run at it. He's taking a deflection though, which takes it away from Gareth Bale into Dimitrovic. Modric blocked away again. Pretty solid at the back since the goal. Eibar just not had any real goal threat themselves. Kroos wide, just wide from Toni Kroos. Good attempt from Kroos, but again just off target. So I think he's going to be the man to be sacrificed ahead of the Benfica game, which is going to happen on the next episode. I understand that Eden Hazard will also be brought off for those reasons. Here's Benzema. Now into Luka Modric. Second half begins. Here in Eibar, Real Madrid holding a 1-goal lead. Should be more than 1-0. Benzema. Carvajal whips it across. No one there though for Real Madrid. Here's Eibar man. Good defending by Carvajal, and he wins the throw-in for his team. Oh, and Hammers there. Didn't really give Casemiro much of an option there, and here could be a chance for Eibar maybe to counter-attack. Real Madrid there. Benzema with a poor touch. No, not the best of touches there from Karim Benzema. Could have done a lot better with that, but oh, Modric there. In this match, some of his passing has been good, some of his passing hasn't. Ooh, and a poor bit of defending from Real Madrid. Could cost them. Courtois just about holds on. Here's Bale. Benzema making the run. It's a terrific ball from Bale. Benzema checks back on the defender. Oh, it's off the post. What a counter-attack that would have been. That would have been a terrific counter-attacking goal from Real Madrid's Asensio. How about that? What a goal that is from Marco Asensio. He goes right to the Real Madrid fans in that corner of the pitch, in that corner of the ground. What a finish that is from Marco Asensio. Look at the way he drags this from behind him. Look at that. Look at that. That's brilliant. Look at this. Watch this. Look at that. He literally contorts his body just to do that, and he's not even looking to see if it goes in the net. It's weird. That's a bit of a weird technique from Asensio. Well, I don't know how that's a foul. Benzema clearly got the ball. Bale. Not the release that he wanted, but he gets it back anyway. Marco Asensio. Into Gareth Bale. Back to... Oh, he tried picking out Benzema. Not quite there with the pass there. Marcelo. James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez again. Carvajal there. Again. No, terrific football. Not quite from Modric. It's been not quite from Modric all match. And we understand he will be replaced by Federico Valverde. It's not been quite his night, Modric, in terms of apart from the brilliance of that passing to Eden Hazard. What a poor pass that was from Rafael Varane. And that was a poor pass. Look at that, straight out of play. And the Eibar fans not happy at all with this. The locals are furious. They really can't expect anything else, can they? Apart from a Real Madrid win? No, they can't. They can't expect anything else. Can't these Eibar fans, playing against one of the best outfits in La Liga. And they're being taught a lesson. Valuable lesson. Not to take this Real Madrid side lightly. They will, and have done, punish them in all areas. Some areas where Real Madrid really need to improve on and embark on an improvement, but here comes Pedro Leon, the former Real Madrid man. A good tackle there by Eder Militao again, and he didn't even make the attempt to go back. So he knew he was done for. Valverde tried looking for Bale. Should have looked for Bale. He was looking for Bale. He saw it. The idea was there, but the accuracy of the pass not quite up to scratch. Benzema there with a bit of a bad hold-up play. So here come Eibar again. Carvajal getting caught up there, but managing to come away with the ball. Bale not quite doing so there himself. It's been a bit of a drag second half here for Real Madrid. They went 2-0 up and they're just seeing out time. Pedro Leon would have been a consolation probably if they'd have got that. Federico Valverde with a good first touch. Not such a good pass. That's better. He's offside. Bale's needing to time that run a little bit better. A few times in previous matches he's been caught out. Yeah, he has been caught out a couple of times with those over the top through balls, which he gets caught offside. Asensio with a little knock on into Benzema. Now Asensio again. Oh, poor from Asensio there. He should cut back a lot sooner than he did, because then he would have been able to get away. But Marcelo, poor positional play from the left back. Eder Militao, good defensive header. Varane deflects into Gareth Bale. It wasn't supposed to go to Gareth Bale, but it did. Here's Marco Asensio from Real Madrid. Put the final nail in the coffin, but Dimitrovic with an easy save. 2 minutes by the time at the end of this match. Real Madrid cruise towards another victory here in La Liga. And there is the full-time whistle. It's another win for Real Madrid in this episode. Great victory for Real Madrid. It was a pretty routine victory for them. Modric had a 9-star 9.0 performance. Well, he had a few bad moments, but the few good moments that he did produce during that match were impeccable. But right now, that was the final game of this episode. So like I said, guys, we will see you next time for this game against Benfica. So guys, if you've liked the video, subscribe to our channel for more featured gameplay from my Real Madrid career mode, and we will see you next time.